Since last week, I have started the series called the Price Action with Yogesh Vats. In that series, what I discuss about that is the support and resistance levels which I provide every day in form of my analysis in Nifty and Bank Nifty uh, every day in evening. Hi, this is your host Yogesh Vats from channel Trade and Grow. This is the channel page of Trade and Grow. On this page, you can find a join button. This join button is for those who are interested to take the analysis of Nifty, Bank Nifty stocks every day uh, in evening so that they can get prepared themselves for the next day trading. This analysis, whatever I provide in evening, I give the complete details in Telegram channel also, and you must have already seen that clippings also in that channel, but you are not able to understand how to use the marking in my way of analysis. For that, I started a series that is understanding the price action with Yogesh Vats. In that series, I will discuss about the marking, whatever the marking I provide in form of my analysis, how to use this marking to create money. So let us start our video. But before starting this video, this is the community tab where you will get my analysis of Nifty, Bank Nifty stocks every day. If you want to get details of my membership packages, you can get the details from this tab and join this analysis, or this you want to get this information, then join this from this button. Okay, now let us go to the first part. The week started from 8th of November. Let us go to that 8th of November post so that you can see whatever the analysis I posted on 8 of November, that is in form of marking. Here is the marking of Bank Nifty, which I posted around 7 or 6 of November. So you can see here trade idea for 18/11/21 in Bank Nifty, and check it. 7 days ago I posted this analysis. Now please see, these are the 4 halts, 1, 2, 3 and 4 halts I gave in form of support and resistance level. Let us see how the price performed with these levels and how you had to use this marking in form of my analysis. This is the graph of Bank Nifty, and 8 November, the very first candle, that is the graph of 5 minute, and in this chart you will find this is the very first candle of 8th of November. Okay, and check here, you will find the same levels. You have already seen these levels here, halt number 3 and 4, 2 and 3. So I gave 4 halts, and the price action started from halt number 2. The price opened gap up and took resistance near this halt. Okay, and where did the price come? The price came to halt number 3, exactly at halt number 3. Okay, so how to trade this day? You check here the precise information of Bank Nifty. I gave 4 halts and the price action started from halt number 2. When the price opened at this halt, it took resistance near this halt. Okay, now check here, the price made resistance at this point near the halt number 2, and when the resistance was made at this point and price tried to test it and got rejected, that was the signal to enter downside. How? You can see this information here. The price opened near halt number 2. It means this halt is acting as a resistance. That is why the price could not go beyond that halt number 2. That information you got after this movement. And when this candle was made, check this candle. This is the heavy rejection candle which gave you the information that price has been rejected from the same level of resistance. So when you got this information, the price got rejected. So where was your entry point? Because this is the big candle, and if you enter here, let us check it. If you enter here at this level, suppose at this level after breaching 27 EMA, if you enter here at this level, then what is your stop loss? Your stop loss is this. Okay, this is the right point to enter at this point for the short position. Why? Because the price has already tested this level of resistance, and this resistance is made near halt number 2. So you had to enter at this point. Why at this point? Because the price has already rejected and 27 EMA has already been breached. When this information you got, immediately you had to enter at that point, keeping the stop loss of this point. And where is your target? That is in front of you, halt number 3. So you have to use my marking in this form. If you do not use this marking in this form and you apply some other logics, then what will happen? You will not be able to make consistent money and taking the advantage of my information of support and resistance in that way. So this is the right way to go into the trade. Now, when the price reached at this point, okay, you just check the price action here. There is no candlestick formation, candlestick pattern formation at this point of time. So excuse me. So what will you think? You will have to wait, because the position you entered here and you booked your profit at this point, it means now this is the time to wait because the price is near to the halt number 3. Let us see the price action around this halt, because you know this is the support point which I manifested and I gave you. So you have that information that price will take definitely support at this point. So you will have to watch here to see the price action. Check it here. This candle, this is the high pressure candle towards upside, which gives you the information that price should move upside. Got it? But what is happening? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 candles continuously could not go upside. And see the price action here. These 5 candles could not go upside. It means the buying pressure which we are seeing here is not giving us the clear information of going upside. It might be a trap. Got it? Now check here. This is the candle which shows a candlestick pattern, and this pattern is a hammer pattern. Okay, after hammer pattern, what should happen? The price should move upside. Okay, the price moved upside. This information has been given by this candle, because this action took place near the support level and price gave the buying also. You have this information also. This is the buying pressure candle. The price should have moved upside. So that is also intact. It has not been breached. And apart from that, you got the information that price is giving again buying pressure, and this is the hammer candle. After that, the buying pressure came, and this formation, this candlestick formation got activated at this point by closing price at this point. So what you will do here, you will think that you have to go upside, that the price has to go upside, because this information is with you. Okay, now what you will do, you will see the next candle. If this next candle is going upside, crossing this 27 EMA, then it would be your buy entry point with this information. But here what is happening, the price could not breach 27 EMA level and came down. This gives the information that the buying which came from this point is not going to continue further. You will have to wait the price action in which the candle will go upside. Only then the buy point will come. But in this case, what is happening? The buy point is not coming. Why? Because the candle is not going to, even a single candle could not close beyond this 27 EMA. So this is giving us the information that whatever the information we are getting here might not be correct, because after this information 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 candles have been made and price could not go upside, it could not breach this 27 EMA. It means the information which we are getting from this analysis is incorrect. So what you will do here, you will have to wait. You will have to wait till price crosses this level. Now check here, the price crossed this level. Okay, price crossed this level. But as you know, in every statement of mine, in every trade plan of mine, I give you clear trade idea that whenever my halt is breached, the halt is breached by this candle, then what you have to go, what you have to see, you have to see action. Which part, which action? That action, taken out action. I talk about this taken out action. When you get this taken out action, only then you will short the market. Till then you do not get this information, you are not going to short the market. Though you got the information that this information is incorrect in form of buying pressure, because the price could not move upside. It came down and this candle breached the given halt. This information you got it. It means the price is going to weak. But when will the confirmation come of weakness? When you will get this sort of action. But in this case, what happened? You did not get this sort of action, although the price recovered and came to the same territory above this level. And what action it gave? It moved upside, came down and moved up. So when you got this information and price crossed this 27 EMA, this is your buy point, keeping the stop loss of this candle stop loss. You will have to keep the stop loss of this candle, because the halt which I gave, because this is my marking, this is not that marking. You can mark here, but what is happening here? The price crossed it. Okay, the price crossed it, and the action is, see, this action is taken out action. But what is happening? The price stalled here and move upside. Price stalled here and move upside. So this information is just because of this support level you selected and you got confused. But in my case, if I select this level as a support, you will not get that sort of action. You will get the clear information to upside. If I had selected this level as a support, what would happen? This is your breached candle and this is your taken out action. So what will happen? You will enter at this point, keeping the stop loss of this point, and this is your reward, because you do not know this is the halt number 3. I mentioned the halt number 3, that's why you know it. So what will you do? You will wait here till this point, that stop loss would be triggered. And after this consolidation, what happened? It moved upside, triggering your stop loss. So that information you will not get in my marking. That is why I tell everybody that my markings are not normal markings. These are deeply manifested markings, which understands the formation of markets. That is why these markings come from that manifestation, and without fail, in last almost 2 years, without fail, they are working. You can check my records on TradingView and on my videos also. More than 180 videos I have posted. You can check any video. You will not find that markings are not working. So this is how the marking works, and you will have to use these marking with this sort of analysis which I am explaining you. This explanation is enough to use my marking, but you will have to practice this information. I am making this series Understanding Price Action with Yogesh Vats so that you can understand how to use my marking. But this action is applicable on my marking, not anybody's marking. Whether it is here, it is here, then it is not valid, because the manifestation is at that point where it will show you the clear picture of market. It is not manifested on that point where you will see whipsaws. You will not see whipsaws because the manifestation is as that point where it will give you a clear picture of market. Now let us see the next level. This is halt number 2. Okay, now the next day, 9th of November, the price started from this point. Let us see the marking of 9th of November. Check it, the marking of 9th of November on Bank Nifty. Check, these are the levels of trade plan posted 4 days ago for 9/11/21. Okay, this plan I posted 1 day advance from this price action of 9/11. These were the marking. You can check zone 1, halt 2 and halt 3. After that halt, this is halt 1. After that part I made this point. Okay, check the readings. You will get the same reading on the chart also, and see the price action. See the manifestation, the accuracy of manifestation, and how to use this accuracy in your trading. This is 9. Check the halt number 2. Same reading. No, nothing is fabricated here. Everything is in front of you. I gave you the marking 4 days ago, and after that the price action. Check the same level I marked. You will find here. So this was the level, halt 2 level, and check the halt 2 level. After that halt 3. What is happening whole day? These are my 2 EMAs, 27 EMA and 171 EMA. Okay, this is 171 EMA and this is 27 EMA. Okay, so price is hovering around these 2 EMAs. That day price selected the range, halt number 2. The price opened near halt number 2 and it hovered around these 2 EMAs whole day. Now if this sort of market you get, how to trade this sort of market with my EMAs, because my marking and EMAs both are equivalent in giving you the information. In this day the marking is not giving you any information because the price is not near this level. Price is around 27 and 111 EMA. It is range bound in the small day. It means whenever you get a very small day like this, and on that day how will you trade? So check here how to trade on that day. Price came down from this level. It means 111 EMA, 171 EMA is acting as a resistance. It acted as resistance. That is why the price came down. And similarly, again, this acted as resistance, price came down. Okay, see, similarly here also it acted as resistance, price came down. So how to use this information in form of EMA? Check here, the EMA is breached. It means it should be taken out. When it breached, it should be taken out like this. Only then you will go upside. When price is not near my halts, is not at my halt, so it is on the 27 or 171 EMA. Again, same price action you have to see. If it crossed it, it should be taken out like this. When it is taken out like this, then somewhere here you will find the buy entry and you will go upside. But in this case, what is happening? The price came down, it could not go upside. It means no long side trades. The price is giving the resistance as this point, it came down. Okay, now when it is not going upside, it means it should move downside. Clear information. Price either will move up or move down. So here what you will have to see, you have to see the price cross this EMA, 27 EMA. It means it should give this action. If price wants to go downside, it should give this action. Which action? Taken out action like this. Okay, but here you see this is the half taken out action. Why I call it the half taken out action? Because this is the candle which made the low. After this, what happened? Tested. It means what should you have to see in the taken out action? That this low should be taken out and price should move downside. But what is happening here? When price came to this low, what is happening? Upside buying came. It could not continue its selling. It means taken out condition is half fulfilled. Only when it will get complete fulfilled, when the price will start moving down towards this point. Only then this taken out condition will be completed. So if you enter at this point by listening, by seeing that this tested it and it is going down, if you enter somewhere at this point, then what will happen? When price came to this point, because it is half fulfilled, it moved upside. Just because this section is half, that is why price moved upside. Otherwise, price would move down because it has tested this level. For complete taken out condition, price should move from this point to downside. Only then you will go short. This is the requirement of taken out condition. That is why I called it the half taken out condition. So always remember this concept in my way to analyze the chart with my marking. Now check it here. Again price came to this point and taking resistance. It means again price tried to take out this level. This time this is the level. Price has to take out this level. So when price took this level down, but where is your entry point? Your entry point is this, and your stop loss is this. It means this is not the favorable trade ratio, because if you enter at this point, because at that point the price is moving downside, it means the price has fulfilled the condition of taken out at this level. But you will have to see your risk reward also at this level. If you have to see the risk reward, the risk reward is that is your stop loss point, and your entry is this level, because the price crossed this level and it is in the momentum by rejection candle. So you will enter here, and this is your stop loss level. Okay, and what will happen when this is your stop loss level and you got this rejection, and you check here, the price is taking resistance at this point. So your target is naturally at this point. If you compare it with risk reward ratio, it does not match. It means here also you cannot go for downside trade, although the condition of taken out is met in this case, because this low is taken out by this candle. But if you go for this trade, the risk reward ratio is not matchable, as this is the support level. Since morning it is the support level. So when market is going to end, how can you believe that this level will be taken out? And same thing happened. Though you got such type of rejection, it means if you trade this day without any logic, you will be in minus. When you did not get any information to trade here, you did not get this information to trade at this point, because that is the support level which is acting as support since morning. So you cannot take any trade on this day. So this trade is for wait and watch. No trade this day. Trade would have gone to downside direction when this candle broke it out. See, this candle broke it out, and at this point again it is going to taken out. Then you will short the market, because the same action is repeating here, coming down, and the same price action of taken out is going to move upside, downside. Then you will trade after crossing this level. You have to go short, because there is no support at all after this price action. It is repeating price action 1, 2 and 3, again 1, 2 and 3. So this is how you analyze the chart with my marking levels. Consider 171 EMA and 27 EMA, both are the marking levels. This is a part of marking level. That is why I kept these two EMAs in my chart analysis. Every time you see these two EMA in my analysis. Sometimes it happens when the price comes in a very short range, and it does not touch the higher end of my marking level and the lower end of my marking level, then the price behaves like this also. So every time you have to find out your trade only when this taken out action is completed. Here the taken out action could not complete, because this level was not taken out. This level was not taken out. Check it here. This is not taken out. The price came here and stopped here. Okay, and same case here. This time the price took out this level, but we cannot go short because market is going to end at this point. I think this is the starting of next day candle. Let me check it. No, 9th of November. So market is going to end at this point. You cannot go short. So this is how you have to use my marking. Now next come to the 10th of November. This is the candle of 10th of November. This candle is 10th of November. Let us see what marking I gave on 10th of November. Yes, this is the marking of 10th of November. You can check here. Bank Nifty marking level for 10 November 21, posted 3 days ago. Okay, check the levels. Zone 1, halt 1, and this zone. 2 zones, 1 halt in this marking. Let us see the same levels on the chart. Check it. Zone 1. Okay, halt. So this is the level. Check here. The price opened here at this candle 10th of November, and from what point it took resistance? It took resistance from the zone upper band. This is the lower band of the zone, zone number 1. I made this zone. Why I made this zone? The price action will itself tell you why I selected these 2 points as a zone. You can see the price behaved the whole day in this zone, whole day, complete day in this zone, spent complete day. That is the importance of my levels which I mark on the chart, because these are taken out, these are picked with a great sincerity of and the depth of formations of market structures. Now how to trade these levels on that day? Just listen it carefully. The price came to downside on the very first candle. It means if logically what I will tell that according to my way of trading, if price cross this level to downside and takes it out like this, then you have to short. Similarly, on the upside, if the price is hovering here and it crosses upside and takes this sort of action, taken out action, then you have to go long. So we have to wait either sides price show that sort of action. At that side we will trade. So what we will do here, we will wait here of this sort of action, either downside or this sort of action towards upside. So in this case we have to wait. We waited here, price took support, resistance, support, resistance, okay, and then again resistance. But when price crossed this level, which level? Price crossed this level, this point, it means if we want to go upside, because at this level, by crossing price at this level, it gives us information that it has chances to go upside. But for upside, what you have to see this sort of action. And price, check here, my levels gives you the complete information, no whipsaws in my levels. Check these two formation of candles. This gives the impression that price might test it and it would complete the taken out condition. But what happened after this? When price tested, it started to move upside but could not complete that action by taking this high out. So it fizzled here and came down. It means that action for the upside position is not completed. It means you cannot go long until unless the price breaches this level, you cannot go upside. You cannot take your positions to upside. So this day ended at this point. The complete day you can see the price remained in my marking levels. This was the zone. The price remained complete on this level whole day. It means there is no chance to trade here also. It means on 9 and 10 you did not get any chance. Do you have that sort of patience? I can assure you that 95% traders have not that sort of attitude to wait for 2 days. See carefully. My analysis will give you the complete information. It will not give you the false information if you use my marking with this logic which I am explaining. I explained in the trade of 9th November and I explaining on the trade of 10th November. Both days you did not get the taken out action completely. Sometimes you got only the half taken out action and price could not complete it. That is why you cannot trade on 9th of November, on 10th of November. 95% traders cannot wait 2 days. It is really impossible to wait for 2 days. That is where they are lacking. When you do not have the patience to wait for your trade 2 days, you cannot make money consistently. You will lose every day, because if you take your position any side, if you take your position upside, what will happen? If you keep your stop loss, that is hunted here. If you trade downside, you take your entry here and keep your stop loss here. What is your reward? This is your reward. Will it work? No. It is again stopped out at this point. If you trade here at this point, what is your stop loss? Your stop loss would be at this point, and this is your target. So you cannot trade this sort of formation in neither upside nor downside. So this information is available to you that price has not been taken out neither upside nor downside, so you cannot trade. If you use my marking with this sort of knowledge, with this sort of analysis which I am explaining to you, then you will never lose your money. You will make consistent money, because this day is not meant for trading. As per my analysis, it will save your money. If you will wait for the taken out action, it will save you from these traps. These are the trappings. Trapping is continuously going on this day, the whole day, and market moved in the very small range. So this way, if you analyze the market with my marking, because these are the marking which is giving you the information. These are not the common markings. These are very exceptional marking. So that is why they are giving you such information. Had I put the level here or any time at this level, they would not have give you that impact, because this marking gives you the clear information. The condition is you should know how to use this, and how to use this marking I am explaining you. 3 days trading I have explained. Let us discuss about the 4th day, that is 11th of that marking is 11th of November. Okay, but before discussing the 11th of November marking, let me show you the price levels which I posted on 11th of for 11th of November. So this is the trade, Bank Nifty marking. Can check it. The trade I posted here 3 days ago for levels for 11, 11, 21. Now check these levels. But the levels I made for the analysis, check halt number 1, halt number 2, and zone 1. Only 3 levels. Check it here and check the readings also. Okay, now see, these are zone 1, clear cut zone 1. Okay, the price action total completed in the zone 1. Check the levels, readings are same. So price is not going anywhere. It is always respecting my levels, whether it is the 11th of November, whether it is the 9th of November, 10th of November, all these 3 days the price respected my level. It hovered around all my levels, giving you the correct information. Let us analyze this day also. So check it here. The very first day, what happened? That took resistance. This is resistance. That is why the price is coming down with this momentum. It came down just because of this level. Okay, because if price comes down and takes support here, then it would have moved upside. But price crossed it, breached it, and that level, after breaching that level, price tested it. It could not go upside. It tested it. So this is the information which you got from the first point. The price came down. Excuse me. Now check here. I have already marked the marking. Resistance acted as resistance. This is also the act of resistance. Now, when I made anytime a zone means the price will only react in either sides when the taken out condition in either side will be satisfied. It means, what does it mean? It means if price takes support at this level and comes at this point and then tests this support and moves upside, that is called taken out condition towards upside. On the other side, if price comes upside, okay, and takes resistance from this level, move downside and take resistance of this level, then it would move downside. And same action you are watching here, I am going to explain you. So this sort of action should be completed in this zone to get the direction, right direction. So let us analyze this. Do we get this sort of action towards long side? No, we did not get, because the price could not move upside and took support of this level and would have moved upside. So this action is missing towards the long side. But if you see the case of downside movement, that price action is here, that is taken out here. Okay, this level, the zone at this candle is taken out. Now what we have to do, we have to wait for what action? For action of taken out. And see here, this action of taken out completed at this level. Just check. Okay, this is the taken out condition completed here. When this condition got completed at this candle, the price uh, breached this level from this candle and came down, took resistance, and when this sort of information you got, this selling you got, it means it is the clear signal that you have to go short after waiting of this whole day. After waiting of this whole day, this is the point where you have to go short at this point, and this is your stop loss, very small stop loss. This is your entry point, and this is your rewards. When the price came to this point, this is your reward. Okay, this way you have to use my marking. The complete day, neither upside you got taken out condition, neither the downside you got taken out condition, but when the price crossed this level, which level? This level, and tested it, then it completed the taken out condition. Now most of the people, most of the traders will think that this is going to be the half taken out condition, as I showed you in the previous examples. But in this case, why this is the entry point, why you should not wait here to cross price at this level? Just because the price has weakness. Check here, this is lower low, this is lower low, this is lower low. When 1, 2, 3 lower lows are made, it means price is going to breach that level. Completely that level. 90% cases this will happen. 90% cases. So you need not to wait for the price to take out this level for the taken out condition to be completed. You can check, get your entry at this point. Logic is lower low, lower low, and lower low. And price took resistance of my zone. It has taken out condition. So with these backup, you can take your position without waiting to the price going to downside. In this case, when price breached here, you have to wait that level. That level should be gone downside. Only then you can take position. But here you cannot wait here. The logic is quite clear. You have to understand this logic. So this is the trading of 11 of November. Now let us discuss about the trading of 12 of November, the last day. It means a Friday. And before discussing that trading, please check the levels of 12 November. Whatever the levels I gave for the 12 of November, please check these levels so that you can understand what I gave and what happened in the real way. So check it here. Bank Nifty marking levels for 12-11-21. I post it for 12-11-21. Check the level, halt 1, temporary, halt 2, and these readings. Check the readings. Same readings you will get on the chart. This is your chart. Check the same readings. Halt 2, halt 3. Check the same reading. Same. Temporary halt. Check the same. Okay, everything is same here. So let us discuss about that day trading. If you see, I made halt number 3 here, and check here. This is halt number 3, 38379, and 38379. Check same level. Whatever the level I posted, same level is here. And what happened on that day? The price took support. Check here. The price, the very first candle, it is a very, very big candle, and it took support where? From my halt number 3, and came upside. See, check it here. Came upside, and check the level, the accuracy of levels. Every day my marking works like this. Take out any day, but you need to understand how to use it. Only then you can make money. So this is here the levels. Check here. The price came on the very first candle downside and took support, and then on the same candle it took resistance also. Very volatile. Took resistance also. So this was the range. Okay. Now what you have to do to decide your trading or direction and time your trade, what you have to check, let us discuss about that. You have to wait for what action, price action, taken out price action. You will have to wait for the taken out price action towards downside. Okay. Now check here. If price has to move upside with this price action, with this upside move, price closed it and came down, again price uh, went upside. It means when again it went upside, it should move like this way and test it at this point and then move upside. But this action is missing and opposite is going to be true. What opposite is going to be true? Price could not take this out. When the situation is very much clear, the price could not take this out upside after such a big candle. This is very big candle. It shows that buyers are present here and they should take the price to the upside. But if you see this failure here, the price could not take this action towards upside. This is a failure of action of this information. It means opposite is going to be true. So what you will do, you will have to see your price action after this level. Check here, the price came down, tested it, and when the level this is crossed, it is your entry point, this is your stop loss point. And here when this candle was made, which candle? This is hammer candle. When this candle was made, you have to book your profit at this point. This is good trade. One ratio at least 2 is the trade, because this is your stop loss, this is your entry point. Why entry point? Because opposite this action, which is giving the information by this candle, this action is missing. When this action is missing and price tested this halt one time, two time, and third time, this is the third testing, and action is this action, and this action is also breached by this candle. So it is the clear confirmed information you have to enter here, and keeping the stop loss of this candle. When this candle, hammer candle, was formed, you have to exit from your position. If you do not exit your position, then this is your loss, complete loss. Okay, this is how you had to trade on Friday with this information at this point. Now the second position, check it here. Price crossed halt number 2. Whenever any halt which I mark on the chart is crossed, what you have to see? You have to see the taken out condition in that side, and price breached it, support, it should move upside. Check it here. It should move upside above from this level, but price could not move up, above from this level to upside. Although it came down, it means had price moved like this, then it would be your buy point, keeping the stop loss of this level. This would be a buy point, but price action, this sort of price action is missing because the taken out condition is half completed. When it will get full completed, I have already told you in the previous examples also, when this high will be taken out by the price. When the price high is not taken out, it means the position towards long side is not going to happen, because that taken out condition is half printed, not full printed. It is not the complete taken out condition. Complete taken out condition, previous examples also I have showed you. In several examples I showed you. It means the price should have moved upside like this, but the price came down. It means that is not going to give you upside movement. So you cannot take any position at this point. There was only one point where you have to take this position. It was a confirmed point which I showed you. After that, this action, if you take position, I would not recommend. Though the price is moving upside, because what would happen if you take resistance at this point, price may come to downside, because this is 27 EMA resistance and price is making this resistance here. So you cannot take any short side position at these levels, because price is moving upside. But on the other side, if you want to go long at these level, I would not suggest, because the price action is not clear. This is the 27 EMA, and you check the selling pressure from this level. Price could have moved to downside from these level, because these are the points from where price could move have downside. But check it here, the price crossed it, and this again came to the halt. So this move is uncertain according to my analysis. This move is confirmed according to my analysis. This move, check it, this move is confirmed according to my analysis if it started to move upside, but that could not happen, so we cannot take position towards upside, neither we can take position toward downside, because the halt is still intact. Price had not breached this, price had not taken it out to downside. Had price took it to downside like this, then you could have your position to downside at this level, at this level. Okay, this is how you have to analyze my marking. If you analyze my marking in this way, I can assure you, you can make money every day without fail. But you will have to keep, you will have to show patience, as on 9th and October and 10th of October you did not any trade, you did not get any trade according to my taken out conditions with market. So if you have that patience, then only you can make money. If you do not have that patience, then nobody can help you to make money in trading, in intraday trades, because I provide the perfect levels, and if you follow the price action with my understanding, then you can make money consistently. Stop loss will hit, you will definitely lose in your stop losses, but consistent basis, if it hits your stop loss one time, two time, it's okay, but on the consistent basis you will get money, because the trades, this information, according to my analysis, this movement is not meant for trading. It means you will not enter here. Where you will enter at this the perfect entry points and exit points reasons I have already discussed. So use this level and use the same techniques which I have explained in a very elaborate manner. This is my hard work for you. Hope you would be able to understand, and slowly you would be able to make money from my levels which I post every day, and my analysis ideas. I also post the analysis idea that will help you to decide where to take positions, where not to. Thank you very much for watching my video. I will meet you with the next session of uh, understanding the price action with Yogesh Watts. Till then, take care. Goodbye.